Hello, and welcome to the Waterford High School Senior Awards and Scholarships presentation for the graduating class of 2021. I'm Principal Andre Hauser, and on behalf of myself and the entire faculty, we'd like to welcome everyone who has logged on to view the awards presentation. In a normal year, we'd be doing this in a crowded auditorium, but there's nothing normal about this year, so our ceremony is moved online. Just like our senior class, we have adapted and adjusted to meet the challenge of the pandemic. I'd like to start with a special thanks to the Scholarship Committee and especially to Assistant Principals Mr. Samuelson and Mrs. Mosier, and a special thanks to Ms. Malhoit and Mrs. Griffin for their behind-the-scenes organizing and assisting Mr. Samuelson throughout the process. The end of high school is near. Seniors, you're all done with classes and graduation is 1 week away, so it's time to celebrate. Tonight is special. We're honoring our seniors' excellence in all areas of school life. There are awards to honor success in rigorous coursework, for the arts, and for athletics. There's recognition in school and community life, locally, statewide, and nationally. And of course, there's college's recognition of your potential for excellence at the next level. Tonight, we have several categories of awards. There are the Academic and Excellence in Achievement Awards. There are scholarships selected and granted by colleges, individuals, and community organizations. And there are awards recipients who have been chosen by the Waterford High School Scholarship Committee based on the applications that students submitted to the committee. Tonight, we're honoring 113 members of the senior class with 249 different awards. Altogether, there's a total amount of more than $107,000 in scholarships being awarded this evening. So let's get to it. It's time to start honoring our seniors. To start the evening's awards, we'd like to announce the Waterford High School Salutatorian and Valedictorian for the class of 2021. These students have worked incredibly hard to prove themselves as the two highest academic performers. The salutatorian of the class of 2021 is Sean Corman. The valedictorian with the highest ranked GPA in her class is Sabrina Tolpe. The Connecticut Association of Schools High School Outstanding Arts Awards. The Connecticut High School Fine Arts Awards annually honors two outstanding seniors from each of the member schools in the state who excel in the performing or visual arts. The students must possess the qualities of scholarship and leadership. Excelling in the performing or visual arts is of primary importance in the selection. Scholarship and leadership are also supporting criteria. The recipients are Paige Ferreira and Jennifer LeBlanc. The Connecticut Association of Schools High School Scholar Athlete Award. The Scholar Athlete program annually recognizes two high school seniors, one male and one female, from each member high school whose academic and athletic careers have been exemplary, whose personal standards and achievements are a model to others, and who possess high levels of self-discipline and courage. This year's recipients are Sean Corman and Nitya Somaneni. This year's Waterford Rotary Club Student of the Year for Leadership and Community Service is Jack Lang. The Office of the Secretary of the State of Connecticut, the Honorable Denise W. Merrill Citation for Citizenship, is also presented to Jack Lang. The Certificate of Merit is awarded to Vidita Shah, who has advanced to finalist standing in the National Merit Scholarship Program of 2021 by demonstrating through distinguished performance high potential for future academic accomplishment. Now we move on to the Waterford High School Academic Achievement and Excellence Awards. First, the Waterford High School Art Achievement Award goes to a student who, in whatever she does in the art room, be it a thumbnail sketch or final painting, creates a well-crafted and thoughtfully composed piece. She has the work ethic and patience to develop her ideas fully. Her enthusiasm, creativity, and work ethic in the art room are wonderful to see. Congratulations go to Aubrey Lewis. The Waterford High School Art Excellence Award goes to a student who always goes above and beyond with her ideas and gives 100% to develop those ideas through her artwork. She generates creative and unique ideas that are personally meaningful. Her amazing enthusiasm, patience, work ethic, craftsmanship, and understanding of art concepts allow her to skillfully create and beautifully communicate her ideas. She is also an extremely thoughtful and kind person. Her positive energy is contagious. A smile with a cheery hello and a goodbye is a part of who she is. It is a pleasure to congratulate Amanda Rowe as this year's recipient. The National Art Honor Society Waterford High School chapter would like to give the Exemplary Art Honor Student Award to a student who may seem quiet by nature, but is a worker behind the scenes. National Art Honor Society meetings, activities, and fundraisers looked quite different this year because of social distancing protocols. Zoom meetings became the new normal. Fundraising and our annual activities had to be canceled or modified. This student, utilizing her own materials from home and working alone, single-handedly took on and completed multiple tasks that were asked of the NAHS. She not only went the extra mile, she did it with a smile. The National Art Honor Society Award goes to Sarah Johnson. Thank you, Sarah, for your dedication and commitment. The Waterford High School Culinary Arts Award goes to a student who over the past 4 years has completed the hospitality pathway by taking courses such as Culinary Essentials, International Foods, Bake Shop, and ProStart. As a senior, he has developed the foundational knowledge and skills needed to be successful in the food service industry. In class, he was always willing to do what was asked of him and displayed a positive attitude towards work. We have enjoyed seeing him mature into the young man he is today. Congratulations to Keon Berger. The Waterford High School Academic Excellence Award in English goes to a student whose boundless and contagious passion for learning has been evident all year long, whether working from home or in person at school. He possesses a remarkably diligent work ethic and an impressive level of critical thinking that consistently demonstrates his outstanding interpretive and analytical skill sets. Enthusiastic in his grappling with the complexities of challenging literature, literary theory, and their real-world implications, his willingness and talent in contributing to and advancing high-level classroom discussion quickly became an asset in maintaining an engaging, productive, and scholarly environment in 12 AP ECE English this year. This award goes to Sean Corman. The Waterford High School Academic Excellence Award in History and Social Studies is awarded to Srinidhi Somaneni. Like Prince and Madonna, Nidhi has become a one-name-only icon among the history department faculty. As a senior, she aced 3 AP-level history courses: AP Psychology, AP American Gov, and AP European History. To illustrate Nidhi's breadth of knowledge, Mr. Ash shares that one day in AP Euro, Nidhi provided an off-the-cuff 10-minute monologue explaining to her classmates and her teacher the Byzantine intricacies of modern Italian politics. Nidhi lectured on the parties that composed Italy's left and right coalitions, the difference between the Senate and Chamber of Deputies, and she also broke down the various political scandals that were brewing in the country. What student knows this stuff in high school? Nidhi does. And that is why she's receiving this Excellence Award. From the WHS History Department, congratulations, Nidhi, and thank you. We all wish the best of luck in everything you do. The Waterford High School Academic Excellence Award in Mathematics goes to a student who has consistently shown outstanding achievement in the field of mathematics and/or statistics. This senior has naturally shined for her hard work and dedication, but has also sought to understand how the concepts of mathematics are woven throughout and embedded in all realms of life. For the past 4 years, this student has been in the lead pack for all of her math classes. It appears that she completes most assignments and assessments with graceful ease, but that is because she prepares completely and meticulously. This level of excellence will empower her for whatever she chooses to study next year. We're privileged to present this award to Sabrina Tolpe. We wish her the best of luck. The Waterford High School Academic Excellence Award in Physical Education goes to students who exemplify what we believe to be the model PE student, demonstrated by their passion for all sports, ability to include and motivate all participants through their leadership, and unwavering support and assistance in keeping activities safe and fair for all participants. Their positive attitudes on a daily basis would set the tone for the rest of their classmates, ensuring for a successful class for all participants. Their PE students have the greatest amount of respect and admiration for these three students. Great things await them all. Congratulations to Daniel Driscoll, Ella Dijak, and Michael Hodge. The Waterford High School Academic Excellence Award in Science goes to a student who has been an asset to every science class she has taken, and she has taken pretty much every science class available at Waterford High School. She's not only intelligent, but thoughtful in every sense of the word. She asks deep questions, uses scientific evidence to support her arguments, is polite when showing someone else that she is correct, and also shows humility when she is wrong, and she learns from it. This student is an active member of the Science National Honor Society and has participated in several science clubs for the past 4 years. She has been an invaluable member of the Science Bowl team and was consistently the team's top competitor. She truly loves to learn and has an internally driven thirst for knowledge and, equally important, the work ethic to obtain it. Congratulations to Sabrina Tolpe. The Waterford High School Technology Education Drafting Award is presented to a senior who has shown the most progress, knowledge, interest, and grit in drafting over the past 4 years. Although the students in each year's graduating class make it tough to decide on one, this year's class was nearly impossible. We're happy to announce that we have 2 drafting students who have shown just what it takes to earn this recognition. Congratulations to Emma Gear and Megan Jones. The Waterford High School Academic Excellence Award in Technology Education goes to a student who all members of the selection committee agreed is one of the kindest students we have seen pass through our classes. In addition to being a steady and dependable student, he always seems to find the time to help and encourage students around him. Unlike many students his age, if he doesn't know something, he accepts it, then looks it up. This student has had many classes in tech ed and has been a standout in each one of them. It must be noted that due to his self-motivation, flexibility, and diligence, he has not just completed, but excelled in our lab courses even during this trying year of hybrid learning. Congratulations to Liam Ward. The Connecticut State Seal of Biliteracy was established to recognize public high school students who have attained a high level of proficiency in English and one or more other languages. The students who have earned this recognition have fulfilled their English language arts requirements for graduation, developed a portfolio that demonstrates the 4 skill areas and 3 modes of communication appropriate to the language, and have received a passing score on a standardized language assessment. The 28 students who have earned the Connecticut State Seal of Biliteracy are, in English and French, Eric Carlson, Pankuti Gupta, Sarah Johnson, Viviana Martinez, Scott Olmsted, Abigail Saucier, Vidita Shah, and Sabrina Tolpe. In English and Hindi, Pankuti Gupta. In English and Latin, Megan Jones. In English and Mandarin Chinese, Liu Yang. In English and Spanish, Gabrielle Arevalo, Emma Beardsley, Hannah Bukowski, Christopher Cardenas, Ethan Chan, Norbu Siren, Sean Corman, Eden Espinoza, Nicole Fuentes, Liliana Kramer, Kevin McIntarfer, Celine Mendez, Connor Podeswa, Adrian Polar Infante, Oliver Searle, Alexandra Silva, and Camila Vallejos. Congratulations to all of you. The Waterford High School French 5 Advanced Placement Award goes to a student who puts in 100% effort each day inside and outside of the classroom, both with academics and his extracurriculars. He works hard but never complains, and truly makes his impressive and rigorous course load look easy. He's friends with all, and certainly knows how to lighten the mood with a funny comment or remark from time to time. He's a one-of-a-kind student, and his French teacher thoroughly enjoyed his presence in class. Congratulations to Eric Carlson. The Latin 4 Excellence Award goes to a highly capable, funny, and conscientious young woman. Her Latin is always better than she claims, and she's insightful in her thinking and thoughtful in her actions. It has been a true pleasure for her Latin teacher to have had her in Latin class and the Honor Society. This award goes to Emma Schleck. The Latin Overall Excellence Award goes to an academically serious and thorough student. She was the only Latin student to pass the very difficult Seal of Biliteracy test this year, and she did it with questions to spare. She's generous and helpful to her fellow students and has played a key role as consul of the Latin Honor Society. She will be deeply missed. Congratulations to Megan Jones. The Waterford High School Spanish for Heritage Learners Award goes to a student who has excelled in this class, choosing to correct and complete all of his work. In addition, he has been a role model for the rest of the class. The class has a lot of underclassmen, and he has taken them under his wing and worked with them all year. Congratulations and thanks go to Gabriel Arevalo. The Waterford High School Spanish 5 Advanced Excellence Award goes to a student with a kind spirit that always has a pleasant word for her peers in class. She is honest and has a great sense of humor. She has a natural ability for Spanish, which is shown this year in particular. Congratulations to Alicia Saunders. The Waterford High School Spanish 5 ECE AP Excellence Award goes to a young man who has excelled in Spanish throughout his time here at Waterford High. He is a very conscientious student. He always corrects all of his work and tries very hard not to make the same mistakes, which has helped him to become an excellent writer and speaker in Spanish. Congratulations to Sean Corman. We now move on to the scholarship awards, starting with scholarships valued at under $1,000. The Chad Braley Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Chad Braley, who died at the age of 25 after returning home from serving our country in Iraq. The Oswegatchie Volunteer Fire Service awards this $750 Chad Braley Memorial Scholarship to Samuel Healy for his service to the fire company and the town of Waterford. The Waterford Drama Outstanding Service Scholarships, in the amount of $750 each, are given to graduating drama seniors who are willing to go above and beyond what is asked of them for the good of the group. The recipients should be hardworking team players, trusting, and willing to take risks. This year's Outstanding Service Awards go to Jack Lang and Emily Robillard. The Waterford Women's Club Scholarship goes to a female student who demonstrates leadership and academic prowess. This scholarship for $700 is awarded to Sabrina Tolpe. The Millie Devine Scholarship is awarded to a student who demonstrated a passion to serve his or her community and who is pursuing a degree in a field dedicated to public service. This year, the $650 award goes to Vidita Shah. The William P. Griffin Education Career Scholarship is granted to a graduating student of Waterford High who plans to major in the field of education and become a teacher upon graduation and completion of his or her formal education. This year, the $600 award goes to Jennifer LeBlanc. The Jason Gigliotti Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing a career in criminal justice and or a varsity basketball player. Jason Gigliotti was a Waterford High graduate and outstanding basketball player who went on to a career in criminal justice. This year's $550 award goes to Aiden Hansen. The Alumni Scholarship for $500 is awarded to a student displaying good character and who is a contributing member of the class. This year's recipient is Jenna Caldrello. The Anthony Gigliotti Memorial Scholarship is presented in memory of Anthony John Gigliotti Sr., otherwise known as Jigs, or Tony. Throughout the 50 years he lived in Waterford, Tony was involved with a wide variety of groups and organizations, including Little League Baseball, preteen basketball, small fry wrestling, and Oswegatchie School. Having 4 sons and a daughter, he attended hundreds of sporting events in support of his children and the Waterford Lancers. Tony was passionate in his involvement with the town and was elected as the first selectman. Being first selectman for Tony was an absolute privilege. It was clearly his favorite responsibility outside of being a husband and father. His care for people and love for the town of Waterford was visible each day during his career in politics. The Anthony Gigliotti Memorial Scholarship is given to a student who is community oriented with a keen interest in local politics, and this year's $500 award goes to Tala Ryan. The Bill Jerome Memorial Scholarship is presented to a college-bound Waterford High baseball player who displays sportsmanship, hustle, and leadership. This year, the $500 award goes to Daniel Driscoll. The Cardinal Award, sponsored by family and friends of Bunny Brandt, is awarded to a student who demonstrates compassion and selflessness towards a fellow Waterford High School student or students by providing assistance during a time of despair. This year, the four $500 awards go to Alyssa Briggs, Kevin McIntarfer, Scott Olmstead, and Alicia Sanders. Chelsea Grottenbank is delighted to be able to support a commendable graduating senior to continue their education. This year's $500 award goes to Liu Yang. The Class of 1960 award is presented to a senior in good academic standing who is a contributing member of the school community. This year, the two $500 awards go to Eric Carlson and Isabella Williams. The Crocker Swimming Scholarship is presented by the Crocker family to an outstanding swimmer. This year, the $500 award goes to Quinlan Hagland. The Daniel Brigham Memorial Scholarship is presented to a Waterford High student for excellence in music. This year, the $500 award goes to Jennifer LeBlanc. The Dion Anthony Pittman Memorial Scholarship for Continuing Education, sponsored by Mr. Michael and Mrs. Tasia Pittman, in honor of Dion, who was an all-around good person and Waterford High graduate in the class of 2013. This scholarship goes to a student who exemplifies Dion's hard work and positive spirit, and this year the $500 award goes to Jackson Harshberger. The Dr. Arthur Hadfield Award, sponsored by Mr. J. Hadfield and his daughter Christine, goes to one female and one male attending college majoring in teaching or business with the characteristics of caring, respect, and kindness. This year, the two $500 awards go to Paige Ferreira and Joseph Morgan. The Dylan Stidfall Memorial Award, in memory of Mr. James Stidfall, is to provide financial assistance to a graduating Waterford High School senior who makes and holds music as a driving force in their life. This year, the $500 award goes to Cooper Alloway. The Edwin Cactus Jack Avento Award is presented to a team member who has given of themselves to their team and school in an outstanding manner. This award goes to a person of high character who has always represented Waterford High in an outstanding manner. This year, the $500 award goes to Olivia Davidson. The Eileen Butterfield Memorial Scholarship, presented by the Waterford Public Library, honors Eileen Butterfield. Mrs. Butterfield was the children's librarian at the Waterford Public Library for 25 years. She inspired and taught thousands of children the joy of reading and believed that strong reading skills are essential to help ensure the educational success for all children. This award is presented to a student who has demonstrated community service involvement, leadership ability, high character, and academic performance. This year's $500 award goes to Sabrina Tolpe. The Gene Haas Scholarship is awarded to students who are currently enrolled or will be enrolling in a CNC technologist training or a CNC machining-based engineering program at the post-secondary level. This year, the three $500 awards go to Gary Campbell, Wyatt Lawn, and Liam Ward. The Jean Sutera Memorial Fund is in memory of a man who dedicated his life to the youth of Waterford. This year, the $500 award goes to Angela Colonis. The Jean Sutera Waterford Little League scholarships are presented to graduates of Waterford Little League who are considered good citizens by the Waterford High staff and who have volunteered over 100 hours of learning through service. This year, the two $500 awards go to Connor Podeswa and Isabella Williams. The Goshen Fire Department Chief Pompeia Memorial Scholarship is presented to high school graduates and residents of the Goshen Fire District who are considered good citizens and who are pursuing higher education. This year, the three $500 awards go to Jessica Cochran, Spiridon Gialpis, and Melina Santangelo. The Kelly Shannon Bartol Harrington Scholarship is awarded by the Kelsey Harrington Foundation. This award is presented to a student who has always been an advocate of classmates with special needs. This year, the two $500 awards go to Delvi Abreu and Nicholas Zingas. The Ken Roseland Award is given to a senior boy who has participated in football, wrestling, or track and field. This senior has contributed to his team's success, is academically sound, and is pursuing post-secondary education. This year, the $500 award goes to James Kilcommons. The Order of AHEPA Award is presented to a graduating senior who has displayed achievement in government, civics, or history. This year, that $500 award goes to Nitya Somaneni. The two $500 Police Union scholarships are awarded to graduating seniors who exemplify the characteristics of a good public servant. This year, the awards go to Sarah Johnson and Joseph Morgan. The Robert Forshaw Scholarship. Mr. Forshaw was a former Clark Lane Junior High and Waterford High School science teacher and coach of the girls' cross country and track teams. This scholarship is awarded to a senior who has had outstanding achievement in the science curriculum during her high school career. This year, the $500 award goes to Vidita Shah. The Robin McKenney Memorial Scholarship is awarded to two students attending college with the intent of entering into the field of elementary education or technology education. These students have a proven record of working with younger people and volunteering to help teach. They are technologically capable, passionate, and kind, just as Robin was. This year, the two $500 awards go to Ian True and Liu Yang. The Ronald Vlon Memorial Scholarship was established by the Carolat Children's Center PTO and Vlon family in memory of Ronald Vlon. The fund supports the guidance that he provided to his three daughters, Holly, Heather, and Heidi, throughout the years, enabling them to fulfill their hopes and dreams of becoming educators and serving the community. This year's recipient of the scholarship is a student who will be pursuing a degree in early childhood education and who is a former graduate of Carolat Children's Center. This year, the $500 award goes to Sarah Lambert. The Samantha Sterenschak Memorial Scholarship is sponsored by Linda and Pete Snyder. This award is presented to a high school senior with strong Christian beliefs, planning to attend a four-year college, and pursuing a career in the field of special education or early childhood development. This student has demonstrated the spirit of Samantha by her acts of kindness and consideration for others. This year, the $500 award goes to Ariana Rosado. The Stephanie Turowski Memorial Scholarship is given to honor the spirit of Stephanie. This scholarship goes to a graduating senior planning to enter a helping profession and who exemplifies the traits that made Stephanie special. These traits are kindness, helpfulness, and a tenacity for learning. This $500 scholarship goes to Emma Beardsley. The Waterford Continuing Education Award is in memory of Dr. Gillis Marchand. It should be noted that since 1980, his wife, Mrs. Valerie Marchand, has successfully served 41 years as our scholarship co-chairperson. This year, the two $500 awards go to Sean Corman and Nitya Somaneni. The Waterford Dental Health Scholarship is presented to a student pursuing a career in dentistry or another allied profession. This year, the $500 award goes to Viviana Martinez. The Waterford Rotary Club Scholarship is presented to students who demonstrate excellence in academics. This year, the four $500 awards go to Sean Corman, Vidita Shah, Nitya Somaneni, and Sabrina Tolpe. The Paul Fitzgerald Music Award is in honor of Paul Fitzgerald, a retired teacher of band, orchestra, and chorus who served as the director of music for 32 years in Waterford. This is presented to a student passionate about music, and this year the $400 award goes to Sean Corman. The Susan J. Welch Memorial Award is in memory of Susan, who was a graduate of Waterford High School and a teacher in East Lyme. Her award goes to a graduating senior attending college for teaching, medical research, or nursing. This year, the $400 award goes to Ethan Chang. The J. Morgan Minor Jr. and Louisa B. Minor Community Service Scholarship is in memory of those retired Waterford educators and community leaders. This award is presented to a student who has demonstrated a significant commitment to volunteer community service in the town of Waterford, who has shown enthusiasm and exemplary service to the Waterford community, and who will continue to benefit through volunteerism in whatever community becomes his or her home. This year, the $350 award goes to Gabrielle Zettler. The Lawrence J. Betancourt Scholarship is in honor of the retired Town of Waterford Chief Executive Officer. This is presented to a graduating senior with a passion to continue performing music. This year, the $350 award goes to Amanda Rowe. The Democratic Town Committee Award is presented to a student displaying good citizenship and a keen interest in national affairs. This year, the two $300 awards go to Emily Robillard and Vidita Shah. Our next award is the Waterford Drama Second Home Award. Robert Frost wrote, "Home is a place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. Home is also a place where you can feel safe and comfortable, a place where you are free to be yourself and find yourself. Waterford Drama is a second home to many people, and the Second Home Award is presented to a graduating senior who has used that home to foster creativity, to explore, and to grow." Chosen by Shane Valley and sponsored by Alan and Teresa Walensky, the Second Home Award, in the amount of $300, goes to Amanda Rowe. The Waterford Education Foundation Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who will pursue a career in education. This year's $300 award goes to Sarah Lambert. The Carol Ann Laput Memorial Scholarship is presented to a Great Neck student who exemplifies a love of learning, reading, and appreciation of the arts. This year, the $250 award goes to Nitya Somaneni. The Christopher Percy Memorial Scholarship is given by the Waterford Land Trust of Quaker Hill. This is presented to a student pursuing a career in environmental studies, biology, or life science. Christopher Percy was a passionate environmentalist who was committed to conservation and the Land Trust. The Land Trust hopes that his love of the environment will live on through his scholarship. This year, the $250 award goes to Ava Lee Cunningham. The Connecticut Coast Soccer Scholarship, sponsored by Rob Brule, is awarded to a Waterford High School girls and boys soccer player who represent the core values of leadership and scholarship. This year, the two $250 awards go to Kendra Gregg and Nicholas Zingas. The Curtin Transportation Group Scholarship Award is presented to a student entering college for business. This year, the two $250 awards go to Alexander Ard and Shiloh Burgesson. The Future Business Leaders of America scholarships go to students who demonstrate potential in the field of business. This year, a $250 award goes to Megan Jones, and 4 $150 awards go to Jessica Cochran, Connor Dyer, Paige Ferreira, and Catherine Goldsmith. The Gary Walsh Memorial Scholarship is given to a student who personifies Gary's team spirit. Gary was our most loyal fan during the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This year, the $250 award goes to Carly Holdridge. The Great Neck School PTA Award is presented to a graduate of Great Neck School. This year, the $250 award goes to Haley Treherne. The Jimmy O'Connor Memorial Music Scholarship, sponsored by the O'Connor family, is being awarded to a student displaying outstanding leadership, musicianship, spirit, and dedication in music. This year, the two $250 awards go to Theodore Borez and Sabrina Tolpe. The Joan Winters Orchestra Achievement Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated outstanding achievements in orchestral activities in school and the larger community. This individual has created a significant impact on the music program and been a student who inspires others to excel in the orchestra program. This year, the $250 award goes to Ethan Chan. The Judith Prager Memorial Award is sponsored by Sonalist. This award is presented to a female student selected on the basis of academic achievement in mathematics or who is choosing a mathematics-related major in college, and whose soundness of character and a personal demeanor promise future civic contributions. This year, the $250 award goes to Sabrina Tolpe. The Kathy Miller Memorial Award is presented to a former Great Neck student. This year, the $250 award goes to Summer Sitt. The Madeline Goraya Tiger Award is given to students who have performed at a high level in school by overcoming extraordinary circumstances in their personal lives. This year, the two $250 awards go to Catherine Goldsmith and Camila Vallejos. The Martin and Carol Sanders Continuing Education Award is presented to a student going into science, the medical field, or human services. This year, the $250 award goes to Pankudi Gupta. The New London County Tax Collectors Association Scholarship is awarded to a student continuing their education and who is in good standing at school. This student had to write a one-page essay on how state and local taxes can affect my education. This year, the $250 award goes to Abigail Saucier. The Southeastern Connecticut Chinese School Scholarship is for a graduating senior in good academic standing who has demonstrated interest in international business, international relationships, or multicultural affairs. This year, the $250 scholarship goes to Pankudi Gupta. The Supreme Pizza Thespian Scholarship is sponsored by Supreme Pizza and the Matsas family of Waterford. It goes to a drama student who is not only a member of the International Thespian Society, a group named after the ancient Greek playwright Thespis, who is said to have been the very first actor, but also a student who is active in their community and who has accumulated over 100 LTS hours. The two recipients of this $250 award are Jessica Cochran and Jack Lang. There are two Thomas W. Veens Jr. Memorial Awards being given out tonight. The first is the Thomas W. Veens Jr. Memorial Award. This is given to a student who is the son or daughter of a police officer. Thomas W. Veens spent 30 years in law enforcement. He was a detective lieutenant with the Waterford Police Department. This award is sponsored by the Veens family, and this year the $250 award goes to Samuel Healy. The second Thomas W. Veens Jr. Memorial Award, also sponsored by the Veens family, is given to a student who will study criminal justice or law enforcement. This year, the $250 award goes to Logan Avon. The Walter J. Berry Memorial Scholarship, sponsored by the New London chapter of the Order of AHEPA, is in memory of their beloved friend and brother, Walter Berry. Walter lived in Waterford for many years and was a member and treasurer of AHEPA. He also served on the Waterford Board of Education and co-founded and served on the Southeastern Connecticut Youth Hockey League. This $250 scholarship is awarded to a noteworthy student continuing his or her education, and this year's award goes to Angela Colonis. The Waterford Drama Continuing Education Award, in the amount of $250, is given to a graduating drama senior who has displayed a strong work ethic, passion, dedication, leadership qualities, professionalism both on stage and off, and who has chosen to further their education post-high school. This year's recipient is Jessica Cochran. The $250 Waterford Federation of Classroom Teachers Scholarship is sponsored by the faculty throughout the district and goes to a student who has impressed her teachers over the years. This year, the recipient is Hannah Linder. The Waterford Lancer Fencing Boosters are proud to present this award to graduating seniors who have contributed to the advancement of the fencing program at Waterford High School. This year, 3 $250 awards go to Jenna Morin, Orrin Pierce, and Liu Yang. The Waterford Soccer Club Award is presented to one male and one female who play or have played soccer for either the Waterford High School soccer team, the Waterford Soccer Club, or both. This year, the $250 awards go to Alexander Ard and Amanda Palmer. The Beatriz Crudo Toledo Foundation Award is presented to a student who demonstrates and respects diversity, crosses racial barriers through interaction and service, displays self-respect and good behavior, and holds high academic standards. This year, the $200 award goes to Srinidhi Somaneni. The Bob Plikus Memorial Student Athlete Scholarship is presented to graduating seniors with a true love of sports, combined with a dedication to team and coach. They always give 100%, have a good attitude, and consistently maintain good grades. This year, the $200 award goes to Alicia Sanders. The Clark Lane PTO Continuing Education Award is presented to one female and one male who graduated from Clark Lane Middle School. This year's $200 awards go to Mackenzie Hamler and Paul Locken. The Colby Souza Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Colby Souza, who was an active member of our athletic program. Colby was an excellent all-around athlete who achieved 2 years of all-state honors in field hockey, all-area and all-ECC in softball, and all-ECC for 4 years in her favorite sport of cheerleading. This award is given to the athlete who best exemplifies the true spirit of friendship, competitiveness, and athleticism, and this year the $200 award goes to Jenna Caldrello. The Francis X. Sweeney Athletic Scholarship is presented to student athletes who, despite the emotional stress of competition, maintain composure and respect for teammates and opponents at all times. This year, the two $200 awards go to Viviana Martinez and Ryan Salvador. The Garden Club of Waterford High School Award is presented by Joan Mullins and presented to a Waterford High School graduate going into horticulture, landscaping architecture, forestry, organic farming, or environmental science. This year, the $200 award goes to Simon Chappell. The Nora Forshaw Memorial Award is presented to a Great Neck School student who demonstrates a helpful and kind spirit. Nora Forshaw was a longtime aide at Great Neck School. This year's $200 award goes to Robert Locken. The Waterford Alumni Scholarship in memory of Ying Ma is awarded to a student with integrity who appreciates humanity and is highly involved in the community. This year's $200 award goes to Sabrina Tolpe. The Waterford High School Faculty Award is presented to students displaying good character and who are contributing members of their class. This year, the 6 $200 awards go to Gabriel Arevalo, Christopher Cardenas, Nicole Fuentes, Kendra Gregg, Kylie Pinnell, and Sean Scotty. The WHS Parent Scholarship is given to students of good standing to aid in their continuing education. This year, the 4 $200 awards go to Sophia Bernaccioni, Julian Perez, Adrian Polar Infante, and Jacqueline Puccio. The Bao Mama Scholarship is awarded to a student who excels in math or science. This year, the 2 $150 awards go to Summer Sit and Nitya Somaneni. The Daniel C. Bradley Memorial Scholarship Award is presented to a college-bound student who has demonstrated self-confidence, friendliness, courtesy, kindness, and who is loyal and goal-oriented. This year's $150 award goes to Gary Campbell. The Dedication Award, given by the Waterford High School Orchestra Boosters, is presented to students who have excelled in orchestra. This year, 7 $150 awards go to Ava Lee Cunningham, Emma Furlan, Sarah Johnson, Vidita Shah, Nitya Somaneni, Srinidhi Somaneni, and Liu Yang. The John Scheiber Award is sponsored by the Goldstein family. This is presented to a student who combines excellence in academics and athletics, and this year's $150 award goes to Norbu Sirin. The Chris Johnson Award for Academic Achievement goes to students who work hard through challenges. Chris was a longtime special education teacher at Waterford High School. This year, the 2 $100 awards go to Emma Beardsley and Sean Fitzpatrick. The Donald McCarthy Memorial Award is presented to an outstanding senior wrestler. This year's $100 award goes to Jackson Harshberger. The Dr. Isidore Hendel Award, sponsored by the Waterford Regional Lions Club, is given to a senior going into a health-related field. This year's $100 award goes to Andrew Clark. The Joe Worth Wrestling Award is presented to a graduating senior on the wrestling team who displayed Joe's qualities of achievement and loyalty and a willingness to have some fun. This year's $100 award goes to Wasik Namwar. The Oswegatchie OSO Awards are presented to former Oswegatchie students. This year, the 4 $100 awards go to Nicholas Hines, Wyatt Long, Wanye Wilbur, and Isabella Williams. The Roland Chapman Memorial is presented to a student who shows character on the playing field and displays high character during competition. Roland was a former physical education teacher at Clark Lane Middle School. This year, the 2 $100 awards go to Quinlan Hagland and Bryn Holmes. The United Public Service Employees Union Local R1 161 Scholarship is presented to a student pursuing a career in business. This award is from the Waterford Public Schools Secretaries Union. This $100 award goes to Mackenzie Hamler. The Waterford Association of Schools School Administrators Awards for $100 each are sponsored by the administrators throughout the Waterford District. The scholarships go to students who have left a positive impression throughout their educational career. The awards go to Norbu Sirin and Alexandra Silva. The Waterford Drama Final Curtain Award is a certificate and $100 scholarship presented to graduating seniors who have been active in Waterford drama for at least 2 years and who have exemplified the high standards set by Waterford drama. This year's 10 recipients are Rebecca Cameron, Jessica Cochran, Jack Lang, Emily Robillard, Amanda Rowe, Murphy Ryan, Alexandra Silva, Paige Wallstra, Liam Ward, and Justin Wojtowicz. Now we're moving on to some big awards. These are scholarships awarded at $1,000 and over. We begin with the Dr. Carl Weiss Memorial Scholarship, which is sponsored by the New London Firefighters. This year's $1,000 award goes to Maya Ram. The Eugene Atwood Scholarship is presented to a graduating student in recognition of their exceptional accomplishments. This year's $1,000 award goes to Sean Corman. The FAFSA College Board Opportunity Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to a student who completed the FAFSA, who was entered into a lottery, and had their name picked. This lucky winner is Liu Yang. The Jerry Foley and Karen Bonavita Memorial Scholarship is given in honor of Gerald Edward Foley, a former assistant principal of Waterford High School, and his daughter, Karen Bonavita, who taught elementary school in Waterford. Mr. Foley and Mrs. Bonavita loved the town of Waterford and loved working with the students, faculty, and staff at Waterford High School. This year's $1,000 award goes to Abigail Saucier. The James O'Connor Memorial Award, sponsored by the Jordan Firehouse, is presented to students who are Firehouse members, volunteer firefighters, and dedicated to public service. This year, the two $1,000 awards go to Alden Mosier and Emily Swift. The Jason Besaid Memorial Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who has excelled in the area of technology and is going on to a technical school. This year's $1,000 award goes to Amanda Rowe. The Mr. J's Future Teacher Scholarship, sponsored by the Johnston family, is presented to a graduating senior who attended Quaker Hill Elementary School and who is pursuing a degree in education to become an elementary teacher. Mr. Johnston, lovingly remembered as Mr. J, was a fifth grade teacher at Quaker Hill School for 31 years before retiring in 2001 due to health issues. This year's $1,000 award goes to Maya Ram. The Neil Holk Scholarship is sponsored by the Waterford Preteen Basketball Neil Holk Tournament. This year, the two $1,000 awards go to Gabriella Kramer and Amy Pinch. The Pequannock Bridge Fire District Memorial Scholarship is a community service-based award that goes to a student who showed a commitment to his or her community and who has proven that commitment by giving back through service to others. This year's $1,000 award goes to Daniel Driscoll. The next award is a Timothy W. Bonavita Memorial Scholarship. A wrestler rejects passivity, accepts challenges, wrestles tenaciously and courageously, and strives for the greatest reward, attainment of one's personal best. The recipient of this award demonstrates sportsmanship and provides leadership through word or action. This year's two $1,000 scholarships go to Jack Lang and Joseph Morgan. The Waterford Drama Excellence in Theater Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is given to a graduating senior who exhibits all of the characteristics of a perfect theater student. The recipient is hardworking, a team player, trusting, willing to take risks, and above all, they must have a professional attitude. This year's Excellence in Theater Scholarship goes to Murphy Ryan. The Waterford Drama Pride and Professionalism Scholarship, in the amount of $1,000, is given to a graduating drama senior who leads by example and exudes professionalism in everything they do, both on stage and off. The recipient must be dependable, trustworthy, dedicated to making each production the best that it can be, and someone who takes pride in a job well done. This year's Pride and Professionalism Award goes to Amanda Rowe. The Waterford Drama Samantha Starenshock Memorial Scholarship is in honor of Sam, a 2011 graduate of Waterford High School, who was taken from us just 4 months after she graduated. Sam was a talented, kind, and generous young woman who was capable of brightening the darkest of times with her warm and caring smile. She was a passionate and dedicated member of the Waterford Drama family, and her spirit, acting ability, and beautiful voice can still be felt in the auditorium. The recipient of this scholarship is not at all unlike Sam. He is talented, kind, generous, and passionate. Chosen by Shane Valley and sponsored by Linda and Pete Snyder and Waterford Drama, this $1,000 scholarship goes to Justin Wojtkiewicz. The Waterford General Government Administrator Scholarship is awarded to a high school senior who has continuously shown dedication not only to their education, but also to their community. This student proved his dedication to his community by working hard, especially at sports, and having a positive attitude despite challenges. This year, that $1,000 award goes to Trevor D'Amico. The Waterford High Education Scholarship is awarded to individuals who stood out to their teachers as kind, hardworking students. This year, the two $1,000 awards go to Megan Jones and Summer Sitt. The Waterford Youth and Family Service Bureau Leadership Scholarship goes to a Waterford High School graduate who has given service to the youth in Waterford and to the Waterford Youth Service Bureau. This year, the two $1,000 awards go to Alden Mosher and Melina Santangelo. The Crew of 82 Memorial Scholarship celebrates the lives of two 1982 Waterford graduates. It is donated by their group of friends, lovingly known as The Crew, their spouses, and the Lynn's Love Story Foundation. The first Crew of 82 scholarship is in memory of Lynn Berube Hall. Lynn was a gifted scholar athlete. She ran cross country and track and was an all-conference performer. She went on to have a successful career as a surgical physician's assistant. In memory of Lynn, this $1,200 scholarship is provided for a scholar athlete who has decided to pursue a career in either the physical or mental health fields. This year's award goes to Alicia Sanders. The second Crew of 82 scholarship is in memory of Jackie Campisi. Jackie offered love to all she met, indiscriminately, much the same as the sun shines its light on all equally. This $1,000 scholarship is being provided in her honor to a student interested in pursuing a career in optometry, ophthalmology, or any holistic health discipline, and this year's award goes to Eric Carlson. The Emily Eschenfelder Scholarship is presented to a field hockey player who exemplifies leadership, team spirit, and a positive outlook. This year, the four $1,500 scholarships go to Shiloh Burgesson, Hannah Bukowski, Paige Wallstra, and Emma Zito. The Joseph B. Worth Memorial Scholarship is presented to a college-bound Waterford High School graduating senior who has demonstrated those traits of leadership, friendliness, academic achievement, athletic endeavor, and patriotism which characterize Joe. This year's $1,500 award goes to Jack Lang. The Joshua Udi Memorial Scholarship. Josh was a beloved social studies teacher and coach at Waterford High School who joined his Heavenly Father on Christmas Day in 2013. This year, the award is given to two scholar athletes in the top 10% of the class who, like Josh, are known for their hard work, perseverance, integrity, and love for God and family. This year, the two $1,500 awards go to Sarah Johnson and Srinidhi Somaneni. The Matilda Zepp Memorial Scholarship is presented to seniors from Quaker Hill who have given consistent effort, worked to their potential, and who are going into the field of education. Matilda Zepp was a Quaker Hill principal and teacher for 28 years. This year, the three $1,500 awards go to Emma Beardsley, Daniel Estrin, and Sarah Lambert. The Taipei Teacher College Scholarship in memory of Bi Hsieh is presented to students who have the potential to inspire others to become reflective, appreciative, and productive people. This year's $1,500 award goes to Abigail Saucier. The Class of 1964 Scholarship is awarded to a student who is pursuing post-secondary studies and who is worthy of support. This recipient is in good academic standing and has a strong history of enthusiastic support of the Waterford community. This year, that $2,000 award goes to Lily Abramowitz. The Joseph N. Sachatello III Memorial Scholarship is sponsored by family and friends of Joseph Sachatello. Joe was a 1987 graduate of Waterford High School. All of his life, Joe dreamed of being a police officer, and he dedicated himself to the achievement of that goal. He was hired by the Montville Police Department in August of 2020, and in 2001, he was named Policeman of the Year. While responding to a call on January 23, 2003, he died in the line of duty. Joe was respected and loved by all who knew him. This award goes to students who are hardworking, have genuine concern for the well-being of others, and an overall belief in the importance of health and fitness. This year, the three $2,000 awards go to Jackson Harshberger, James Kilcommons, and Joseph Morgan. The T. Wayne Lawrence Basketball Award is presented to one male and one female going on to higher education and who exemplify excellence in academics, athletics, and the qualities of good sportsmanship. Wayne Lawrence is a retired history teacher and basketball coach, and this year the two $2,000 awards go to Aiden Hansen and Amy Pinch. The Kemaphon On Chanawangse Memorial Scholarship is given in honor of Marine Corporal Chanawangse, who graduated from Waterford High School in 1999. He enlisted in the Marine Corps upon graduation and participated in Operation Iraqi Freedom. On was killed in action on March 23, 2003. This award is for a student who, like Corporal Chanawangse, possesses the qualities of determination, friendliness, and a sense of humor. This year, the $8,000 award goes to Emma Schleck. Congratulations to all of our award winners and scholarship recipients. In closing, I'd like to thank everyone who has tuned in for helping us to honor our senior awards recipients. Thank you especially to the many parents, community organizations, and individuals for their generosity and dedication to our students. Seniors, before we close this ceremony, there is one thing left for you all to do tonight. You've all been given a lot in life, so make it your mission to give back. Remember to thank those who have been so generous with their gifts, whether those gifts are financial or personal in nature. For those financial gifts, it's pretty simple. Please make sure to send a thank you note to whoever issued you that scholarship. And for those other, more personal gifts, give your parents a big hug and kiss for all that they've done for you over the past 18 years and will continue to do in the years to come. Also, thank a teacher tomorrow. They helped make you who you are. And then, thank someone else who helped you become who you are. And, last but not least, seniors, pay it forward by making a commitment now to be that person for someone else down the road. Thank you all for honoring our seniors and the graduating class of 2021, and have a great night.